Greetings, SouL. Man, I want to talk to you about you. I'm always talking about you, but today I want to talk about you being the programmable. Yeah, because I did an experiment myself. I did an experiment myself, and I did it just to see how just the human mind works. I did a video of me, SouL, on my last short, working out. I did a video of me working out on my last video, just showing you, just the mindset, or how I would see the mindset of just human consciousness, right? I was in there sweating, I had my shirt off, and a lot of people, responded like, wow, some had jokes, because, they joke with me, and they're friends, they're able to joke. But then I got a comment saying I was gay, because that person identified with being gay. I told you, being a soul is a touchy subject, a topic, and it's okay. It's okay that they call me what they identify with, because it's needed, I just deleted a comment. That's the thing about having a channel. You can delete those comments, you can delete those people, because you actually are in control of that channel yourself, ladies and gentlemen, or what you do yourself. So along that line, I want to talk about the program. You see, because I got a lot of more views, with the shirt off, of me at the gym. And a lot of people don't know my age. A lot of people don't know what I've been through, just like a lot of people don't know your age, and a lot of people don't know what you've been through, and to cause your experience to show what you do. And so actually that video, when you see me do that, that's just a salute to Shantavia itself, or himself, or the soul self. A salute to the self, because so many years in the body, of being what we call an age or a number, you lose certain qualities about yourself. So you lose certain qualities about yourself. And you equate that to your lifestyle and your life choices, the things you eat, the things you do with your body, the things you go out and do in the clubs, or whatever you do for extracurricular activities. So along the years, though, it's timeless. If you're not in purpose, it catches up with you. And you notice why some people look older than, others, or others look older than, they say they are, and, but it has nothing to do with them, even though they try. And you have some that tries, to do the right thing as it concerns their body and their mental capacity to grow in the things that concerns their body. You have to go to the gym, y'all. It's a avatar, but it creates itself for longevity. It gives you, your body gives you the plan, and people harp on it. They sell their bodies to the public, they sell their bodies to social media. Me, I'm selling myself to myself. Shantavia, good job all these years of keeping yourself aligned for the purpose. So I wasn't with the program. You SouL, you're nothing but a program. I know you hate to see that you are a program. You hate to hear you are a program. So, the first thing you're taught when you come here is schooling. In school, you have what? Curriculums and programs. So, yeah. And if you go to church, guess what you have? Programs. If you're out in the world, in companies, what do you have? Programs. You're programmable. That's what this all is about, you being programmed. And the things in society, programmed to the things of society to keep it thriving. Why not yourself? And if you don't, because you are a certain program with a vibration and energy, you become obsolete, SouL. Or you become lost in collective. And you think it's a game. Like it's really not a game, because if you don't choose yourself as the program, because you're being programmed, you come here as a program, white memory. Say it's supposed to be white memory, and you come through as the program of change, of newness of you. Though there's nothing new, just recreation and creating new, nothing new, because you haven't come through all the way yet. And everybody always tell you, so I'm just gonna say, get with the program. Just get with the program. Every person you meet is a program. That's why you can relate. That's why it's relatable. If you're talking about getting intimate with somebody, that's a certain program, a protocol you got to go by, in order to get with that person, whether you're a male or female, whether it's down low, up high, it's all a program, y'all. There's no actually gatekeeping to programs. That's only you tapping into yourself to know what program you are and what programs you are, in circle or in your circumference of being in tune with in that vibration, y'all. There ain't nothing new under the sun, because the sun, ain't nothing new under that kind of sun, but the sun has changed. You know what I'm saying? In the way of looking at society, there's nothing new that way, but the sun is new now, y'all. Y'all know it's all now created, generated, everything, X-rated. I'll just say this is the X-rated version of you, SouL. The things that they told you not to go toward. Don't go towards this sort of, creation part of yourself in the darkness. You don't call this the dark. That's you. Anybody that you meet that have tapped into themselves or that you call successful, they're only successful because you believe it. And they say to the world, and the world buy into it. They have sponsorship to keep the world going. They keep the world, the things of society going. Y'all know what that is? Uzi Vert says this. This ought to make you really wake up. I know you hear this song. I don't care if she foreign, whatever it is. I don't know what it is. It's a lot of noise. I ain't harping on it. It's a cool dude. He's a cool dude. But he says this one thing. I make in a day, what they make in their life. Is because that I'm paid, she's willing to stay the night or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But I know the part that caught my attention was, is it because that I make a day what they make in their lives? Who are they? That's that's you. If you ain't equated to common man. If you look up to Uzi Vert and say, oh, he got this kind of money and he got this, that's you. He talking about you. He does make more in a day than what you make in your life, if that's the case for you. And you'll say, well, Shantavia, he makes more than you. Nah, because Shantavia is not just on the monetary vibration, y'all. And you shouldn't be either. You should know that it's more than monetary with you. So you ain't on any level with anybody else. That's any celebrity. Anybody that you think of way of importance, even your mentors. You will sit here for a personal vibration more than the things you see. So yeah, they can never be on Shantavian's level. That's in my mind, because the mind is all, and the mind is more than the mind. It's also the soul when it goes eternal. You know what I'm saying? So I'm, y'all can keep your your brackets, because I'm not in brackets. I like financial gain, I ain't finna sell out for it, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna create something just like you. And you'll watch it with me. Watch us go up, SouL. Watch us go up. Watch us go up, SouL. We just gonna keep going up. And please, by all means, SouL, look at yourself. Look at yourself. Get in that gym. Get in that gym for you, not for others. If they don't like it, if they don't press the like button because you're doing you, continue to do you, because that's what's happening. You're showing now even society, the matrix, the collective, that you're not in the collective, that you're a single programmed vibration for change. And now they will start looking and liking, because they will look more at themselves, Can't help but see themselves when they see you. So I love y'all in the soul, man. Can't get no realer than that. This is Shantavia Payne. I'm definitely gonna see y'all in the soul. I appreciate y'all for subscribing. I thank y'all for subscribing. Liking the videos, telling other people's about it. Tell somebody else about Shantavia, the soul therapy. It's the soul therapy. It's us. They be like, who you talking about? Us? He talking about us. We talking about us. I'm talking about us, y'all. I love us. I'll see y'all soon.